Hi guys, it's Megan Mize here.
And I'm Jared Cook.
And we're at the Perry Company in Waco, Texas.
And today we're going to talk about the new Bobcat T86 polycarbonate replacement door. Let's get into it.
All right, Jared, take us through the external features and the internal features of this door.
So the external features, first and foremost, you're going to see a 1/2 inch thick, dual-sided scratch-resistant monolithic polycarbonate here on the outside. And that's a lot of verbiage, but that tells you that you've got 1.5 inch thick polycarbonate between you and anything from the outside that's trying to make its way in. Great for mulching applications and that sort of stuff, and just adding that protective barrier between you and whatever it is that you're working with. The dual-sided scratch resistance on this means that you can run a windshield wiper. You don't have to worry about light scratching and that sort of stuff that you can see sometimes with polycarbonate, because we have that scratch resistant hard coat on this polycarbonate. Now the monolithic piece of that is this is one solid piece. It's not a bunch of pieces laminated together. This is one thick piece of polycarbonate. Other things that we see is this 12 gauge frame. You guys probably can't see it yet, but as I open this up, we have a 12 gauge powder coated steel frame all the way around this door. And what that allows us to do is get to a nice flat plane here to where you're not focusing light on a convex shape. You're dispersing that out over this flat plane with that polycarbonate, and we're matching that up with some of the best trim, ceiling trim on the market. So let's take a closer look maybe at the inside of the unit and see if you have any questions about that.
Okay.
All right, guys, so obviously I'm sitting in the unit now, and we're going to go over a couple of the components that we're going to have in the kit for you, but then also everything that you're going to take off of your old door and use with the Perry Company door. Now, to start with what you're going to use off your old door, your latching system, your wiper, all of this bracing in here. Really important to note that your quick egress handles are also something that you're going to use with this door. Things that you will replace is like your striker bracket here, and then your hinges on the outside are also something that you're going to replace. Now, you will use your gas prop and your exterior handle, and all of those things are going to come from your previous door. We didn't feel like you needed to repurchase that for this solution, and so it really gives you a nice less expensive option when you can utilize those components from your previous door. The door shuts really pretty nicely. You just slam it closed. You get a nice seal all the way around the edge here, and you know, we feel like we've come up with something that has worked out really well. Let's take a couple of notes and we'll try to finish up the day.
All right, thank you, Jared. So where can I go to buy this product?
Yeah, so if you're interested in this product, we would say go to your local Bobcat dealer and ask for the Perry Company forestry door for the T86. Very similar to an R series, but you can see these cutouts here. That's because you have larger cylinders, and so we want you to ask specifically for the T86 version.
All right, and what's the lead time on a product like this?
Lead time on a product like this, as far as manufacturing and shipping, manufacturing is going to take you 5 to 7 business days to get through our manufacturing plant here in Waco, Texas, and then about 2 to 3 business days to have it shipped to you.
All right, not bad. So if you have any questions, give us a call and go find your local Bobcat dealer.
Thanks, guys.